to end the game. Skidding on the grass, shy of the warning track, sliding on his back, onto the track, and bang, zoom, a Curly W's in the books.
Still 2-2 to Alonso.
Posey's thinking, we got pretty good wood on that one. Do I throw it again? Do I throw the split?
High in the air and catchable. Blanco. It's a no-hitter for Tim Lincecum.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. Right center field. Get out of here. It is gone. Flash down. It's ice cream time. Jose Lobaton with yet another walk-off. And the Rays survive to play another game. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. 5-4.
Moss says a single, a homer, and a walk. It is gone! Bottom of the 19th inning, and we are finally going home. Thank you very much.
Welcome back. I'm Matt Vasgersian here on the MLB pregame show. As we draw closer to the first pitch in this series opener, let's have a look at our Topps player spotlight. Babe Ruth will be our focus. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Oakland A's and the West-leading Texas Rangers. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Elvis Andrus will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play sixth in the American League in hitting. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hey, plays at one now. Hey, get your pitch. Stay high up there.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
Let's go, Texas. Hey, see you driving. Right back to the kitchen. Run in. Let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Andrus holding, and now the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the slugging first. Get that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to... Jason Hayward will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Mitch Moreland will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
No one bet. Stay hot. Here you go. Come on, big guy. Seat up. Drive it right back.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Leonis Martin will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning, and now he gets the third guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Jurickson Profar makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Hey, here we go. Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
This is in the air for Cespedes in left. And he's got it for the first out. So the first man set down in the inning now for Gordon Beckham.
Third baseman, Gordon Beckham.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Swing and a high chopper. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Giovanni Soto will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been in the 230s. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers set down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out for the Rangers. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Karros, Steve Lyons with you in the booth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there, so even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
And 2 away now for the big guy, Prince Fielder. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And that'll find the alley. Should be extra bases for Fielder. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Jason Hayward will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the... Mitch Moreland will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here we go, right now. Come on, guys.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Leonis Martin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Jurickson Profar will dig in here. He flew out his first time around, and that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. In the air to right center. Gentry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Gordon Beckham will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
In there, 1-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Lowry to play this one at short. To his left, he's up with it. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Giovanni Soto will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Elvis Andrus will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Shin-Soo Choo will step in to lead things off for the Rangers, and he'll have protection in the form of Prince Fielder waiting in the on-deck circle. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, let her rip one time. Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Let it fly.
Fouled back.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
One time, right now. Here we go.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Prince Fielder will dig in. He doubled his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One out, nobody on.
Let's go now, one time.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that is down as